Hello, everybody. I hope everybody's in the Christmas spirit because we are starting our Christmas ATCs tonight. So when you come in and say hello, I'm going to turn on my light. Hopefully not trip on all my stuff. Not that you can see it. I have a little bit of Halloween up here. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm going to clean my glasses so I can look at the comments. And I hope everybody had a good Wednesday. So you guys, we are doing our ATC night tonight instead of tomorrow because I am going to be going out of town. Hello, my sweet Giselle. How are you? Oh, it's so exciting you're here. I know you've been saying how you miss me, so I'm here. We're actually doing our ATC night because I'm going to be out of town, and Friday morning in North Florida we have a funeral to go to, and then it's our annual Halloween party at my in-laws' house. So it was just a very unfortunate timing, but we're here. Hello, my sweet Marsha. Hi, Mom. Yay, you caught me live. Okay, I gotta move my trash. Okay, so I don't know about you, but happy Hallow Thanksmas, because that's where we're at. I'm wearing Christmas clothes, we're working on Christmas cards, and Halloween is happening. So that's just where I am this type of, like, right around this time of season. I'm like everything. And the house is usually a disaster because I have everything everywhere until I can decorate again. So this is probably the last live you'll see with all of my Halloween stuff. And then I'm going to start to put out maybe some fall and Christmas. We might sprinkle that in, but I think I'm just going to kind of focus on Christmas so I don't have to keep decorating. So you guys, I'm excited you are here. Marsha, you're laughing at me. I got to get your cards out, hun. We had things happening this week, and I'm sure you saw my post on Monday. Was it Monday? Yeah, Monday. I went through heck and back. But we're good right now, okay? We're good right now. My daughter's mouth is good right now. So after this, I'm going to actually go meet her at a little Halloween party. So she's with her friend right now. So you guys, here we are. We're going to work on some ATC cards tonight. And we have some really exciting themes this month. So I will say, I do have 6 kits available. If you guys don't want to join the club and do the monthly thing, if you want to just try something new and see how you like it, I do have kits. They're all ready to go, and I have 6 left, and you can find them on my Etsy shop, or you can PM me. So I always make one for myself so I can just pull from what you guys have and from what I have. So you'll get all of these little embellishments and stickers and stamps and printables and all the cards, backgrounds. So we have a lot for Christmas. I gave you guys a lot. I actually forgot to include some of these, so I'm going to use them, but I might give these to you for the St. Patty's Day ones, because we do have St. Patty's Day ones. That'll be later on. Hello, my sweet Sandra. Okay, what am I getting, y'all? I'm getting cards. It's time to get some more cards. Let's see, do these cards. Yes, okay, we're just going to use these. So we got some Snoopy ones. I've got some regular playing cards and some Jurassic Park cards. Now, if you're new here, or if you're watching the replay and you're new, ATC cards are artist trading cards. And it is a card that you make, and then you put your information or the information on the back, and then you trade with somebody, or you can mail it as Happy Mail. Either way will work. So I've been making them for, sorry, I'm not talking to the camera. I've been making them for about 1.5 years now, almost 2 years. We've been doing this on my, every Thursdays is usually when we do it. So yay. Okay. So let's get started. So we're going to work with the kit tonight, you guys, this is my collective Christmas collection. So basically what that means, it's just a mixture of all the different themes that you can do for Christmas. And it's a lot of my own personal collection. So let me show you. And of course, you can use your own elements that you already have. So I gave you guys I think I gave you guys about 6, 7 backgrounds. Yeah, so I give you different variations of paper. And then these stamps are going to be from my own collection. Those are the different stamps. So we're going to color some of those in. And I gave you guys different little bears. Hi, Sue! And this is actually a Christmas tag. I had to shrink it a little bit so it would fit on the card. But that's where these originally came from. Bears are very in. Teddy bears are very in this year, you guys. I don't know if you know that, but I am seeing Christmas bears everywhere right now. And now is the time to get them. You know, I guess it's definitely a trend. And then I gave you guys a cute little elf printable. So these are going to be a little different in variation. And then we do have, these are the sweet, I forget what the name of this artist is, but this is Stamp Set. And I absolutely love this series of girls. I didn't want to throw them all at you at once, but we're doing one. And then I also have some other ones. And then this Hello Kitty's at the top. So yay! Okay, I did have Christmas music on. But as you guys know, hi Carrie! As you guys know, Facebook doesn't like music. Oh, and by the way, you guys, you can use this for a Christmas card. Howdy Dawn! I did not write in it. You can use it for your own Christmas cards, or you can cut this off and have that be background paper too. So if you guys wanted to make a little bit bigger of a Christmas card or ATC card, you can make it a little bit bigger. Don't trade with like groups and stuff, because they're sometimes very picky about it, because people want to put them in their albums in that special size. But if you're just sending it as happy mail, you can send whatever size you want. Hello, Nina. Hello, Hillmark Creations by Sharon. You guys, that is my beautiful friend Sharon. And she sent me something today, and I'm going to post it. Sharon, I'm going to probably post it tomorrow, because I'll need something to post tomorrow, because I won't be here. So, and then at the end, I'm going to show you, hopefully I don't forget like I did yesterday. Thank you for my shirt. And then this one came from Five Below a couple years ago. I'm going to show you what I've been making. So exciting things. I did make it for somebody that follows me, but I'm not going to post it. I'm just going to put it at the end on my live, but I don't think she'll see it. But she doesn't even know who she is yet. So it's like a secret thing. Hello from work, Sharon, you're at work. It's too bad you're not at Hillmark Creations work instead of Walgreens. All right, guys, we're going to get started. I'm just going to go ahead and lay down. Hello, Charlotte. I'm going to lay down all of my backgrounds to my cards. And we're using 2 different types of glues. I've been using both, but my favorite glue, and I always say it, is Scotch Wrinkle Free. And then I am actually using the Scotch Glue Stick Permanent. Both of these are on Amazon. These are a little bit more expensive, but they're great for napkins because it does make them a little less wrinkled and wrinkle-free. This one, it has been a good option as well. I swear by Scotch. It's very exciting. Scotch is, I think, one of the best, but a lot of people use different glues. I use this glue for even to put my embellishments on. So we're going to go ahead and, can you guys see what I'm doing? You guys can see what I'm doing, right? I'm going to lower this just a bit. That way you can see. I'm working on getting maybe a different setup. I don't know if you guys like this setup or not, but included in the kit also is some vintage paper, vintage ribbons, just stuff from my own personal collection that I have enough to make, like, you know, the kits. So if this is something you want to try, make sure you message me. I do offer free shipping. You wish you were. I know, Sharon, right? So my daughter loves Jurassic Park, you guys. So if you guys don't know, Dollar Tree also has cards right now that are Christmas playing cards. They are by the front registers, and I picked up a set of them. I think I left the Christmas Story one behind. That's my dad's favorite, but that's not my favorite Christmas movie. But they're they're amazing. They're really, really cute, and they're $1.50. I did check on the price, so they are $1.50. But I did try to snag the Grinches. I only got 2. I had to give one to my mom. And then I'm still looking, but I do have some for you, Marcia, because I know you requested it for me. But I'm going to be on the lookout for more as I go into different Dollar Trees. I'm hoping I can go into a Dollar Tree in North Florida this weekend and possibly get maybe a couple more if I can, because I know people are going to ask, and I am including them in my Happy Mail, because I got them, you guys, I got them the day after I sent everybody's kits out. So but I'll probably send some out to the members next week or next month when I do mail them out. Okay, so I think we're going to try for 5, because we usually try to do about 5 or 6. So that's what I'm going to do. Now, my daughter loaned me her markers. She does have a really cute marker set. I don't know how well these markers are going to do, so I'm going to kind of test it. I think I'm going to just do like Rudolph's nose. There's not even like a real good red in here. There's an old red, so maybe we'll try that one. I don't have a recommendation on markers. I know that Sandy from Keeping It Crafty with Sandy did have a really good marker set. I actually tried it when I was at her house, and she couldn't stop talking about it. I mean, she spoke very highly of it, but I didn't get that. Are you looking for at Dollar Tree? I missed that part. Oh, the Christmas playing cards. They have the really cute. Do I have them? Wait. Do I have them? Yes, I have them. So I have Elf. They have Elf, and they have Rudolph and Charlie Brown. And then they have, this is my mom's favorite, Christmas Vacation. And then they have Frosty. And they have Grinch, which the Grinches are adorable, you guys. This is just a little example. So look at how cute. Cindy Lou. Cindy Lou. Isn't that cute? So I'm going to try to find more of these, because I know it's Grinch's a lot. People love Grinch, which is probably why I can't find them now. And look, you guys, I colored myself. There's never a dull moment here in the craft box. Aren't they cute? Oh, well, it's washable, I'm sure. Okay, this is a very dull reindeer, but that's okay. But that one worked. So, like I said, I'm borrowing her. She goes, oh, you could use mine, but she's been getting back into, I think she wants to get back into drawing and stuff, which I encourage, because you guys, one day I'm going to do a video of all of her drawings that she's done over the years, and she does amazing. I'm so proud of her. All right, so I did print most of these on cardstock, so you can use cardstock and color in your characters, and it won't, what's the word I'm looking for? It won't bleed. So there we go. And I might do a little distressing on the back, but that's, so see how it goes through? So I would recommend cardstock. Cute playing cards. I know, right? You guys are $1.50. So, and they're by the front registers. And if you can bribe a little kid, if you can't bend over very well, they're by the register and they're kind of on the bottom shelf. But I did find one store that had them by the registers and they were more toward the top. So it's just going to depend on your store. There's Tony. Hi, Tony. How are you, girl? Okay. I did leave a little bit of white spot on top of him for that reason. So basically you're going to color in whatever you're coloring in for your things. I'm going to see if I can. She's going to be a little bit big for the card, so I am going to color her in and I'll probably cut her out. I'm just going to put her on a plain background. No big deal. But we'll play around with some of these others. And then I have an idea for this. So I have snowflakes all over my table. I told you it was going to snow. I don't even have snowflakes. I don't have my snowflakes. Do I have them put away? I literally took them out of the bag and sprinkled them in everything. But I have these. So if you have these, this will work too. And I'm just going to try to use regular glue. We'll see how that works. Okay. I don't like this red. I'm going to try this red. It's not really red. It does say carmine. It looks more of a pink. But you never know until you actually color it. Actually, that's not a bad red. It's more like an orange red, but it's fine. We'll use that one. So I'm going to color in one of my stockings. And I'm probably not going to cut everything out, but I'm just going to do like a couple of these. So you guys could always, when you're watching TV, you can color these and then just have them all ready to go when you're ready to actually make the cards. That's what I should have done today, but I was busy doing other things. And then I totally forgot that my daughter even had these markers, so. You could always use your Tim Holtz oxidized inks on these, whatever you want. And I'm going to go ahead and make this candy cane to match in this one. This is a very fine detailed stamp, but it's basically 2 stockings. You're doing a little bit better. Hi, Estella. Hi, Sarah. I'm glad you're doing better, girl. You guys are all in my prayers all the time. All right, so I'm going to color this green. Let me test this green over here. I'm terrible about putting things away after I use them, and my husband reminded me of that today. Hello, Miss Kimmy. Oh, I loved your live today. I was so excited to have lunch with you. Oh my gosh, it was so much fun. You guys, if you're ever feeling lonely, turn on one of your crafty friends, and they just cheer you right up. I'm telling you. Sorry you're looking at the top of my head right now. But one of these days, I'm going to invest into some pretty good markers. But these will do for now. These will definitely do. All right, now you guys are probably going to be like, what is she doing? But watch, we're going to go ahead and do our stocking first. I think I want to do it. I think I'm going to do it on this background so it's a little bit more plain. So let me get my little fussy cut scissors. Oh, it was so nice to be, and then the message was great as well, as always. As always, Miss Kim. All right, so this is what I'm going to do. I am going to cut out very carefully in one cut the top pieces of like these toys that are hanging out here, because we're going to kind of make them pop and make them look 3D. How much are my kits? Oh, hi, Diane. My kits, you can PM me. They are $19.95. And then it's free shipping. So you can PM me. And this is all going to be coming in your kit, as well as some extras. I always send a few more goodies. Right now, they are listed on my Etsy. They're a tiny bit more on Etsy. I do give a couple extra things with it, but it's basically because Etsy will charge me a certain amount of a fee. So I have to cover that to make sure I get my, the money for the shipping and everything back. So now what I'm doing is I'm just cutting the very top in one. I'm going to do it one, and you'll see why. If you hear my dog barking, it's probably because a truck went by. He's my little protector. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to color all those things in. You can put stickles over the marker. Yes, you can. That's a very good idea, Mom. See, there's even a little bear in the toys. I see it. It's coming out of the stocking. And what you could do is you could maybe make this a tiny bit bigger even on a copier and just make one stocking and have it look like a pocket. But you'll see here what we're doing. We're just going to get to the nitty gritty and do the cute cards. All right, so I'm just kind of fussy cutting. I'm not going to touch the bottom, but I am going to kind of fussy cut the top so it kind of stands out. Okay, so that's what I have so far. Hope everybody sees that. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to fussy cut the bottom. And you can use markers, colored pencils, whatever you have on hand. Honestly, you could probably do these with crayon if you do them really well and like trace around them. You can make them super cute. Okay. I'm going to put, I think I'm going to put a little bit of distress in the middle part because you could cut those out individually, but I'm going to just keep them together. If you have more time and, creativity, you can always do that. So I'm just going to kind of get in here. I don't want to get the stocking part because I'm going to actually do those. I'm going to do something else with those. But now I have like the middle piece. Now you could go in on the side and do like the bottom. And I'm using antique linen. You can use also vintage photo will work as well. I'm going to do the corners here that are white. Okay, that's pretty good. I found my vintage photo, by the way. I did find it. You're using Sharpies, see? And cardstock, it won't bleed through. Although you can have like a piece of paper underneath or a piece of wax paper, paper towel. That way it doesn't bleed all over your desk or whatever. You guys, I think we're going to do this a sideways one just because. All right, I'm going to take another marker. I do have some like green ones. Let me see if this one is going to work. I found these at a thrift store, you guys. So I purchased them. And you never know. I mean, sometimes you can't always open the packages. Oh, I like that green. Look at this green, you guys. Because we want to make it look a little different than the other. So I'm going to use this. And what I'm going to do is, because this stamp is so detailed, I'm just going to make my own little branches and have the black part of the stamp just kind of highlight some of those things for me. I'm even going to go up here a little bit. So if you can tell what I'm doing, I'm just kind of making my little stripes. Just my little lines to make it look like branches. See? Now I'm going to come back in with my other red. I'm going to use this old time red again. Just because I want to make the berries, or are those bells? They're bells. I almost colored them red, but you can do them red to make them look rusty or whatever you wanted. Hello, Gwen. I turned my birthday list into my Christmas list now. Oh my gosh. I love that. All the different things, Miss Kimmy, all the different things. These are going to be rusty bells. There are some berries on here, but the ones on the stockings are bells. So don't be fooled. And I am just going to make them a little different colored because that way it doesn't blend in too much with the other things. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is probably Wreck-It, but no, it's okay. We're not going to be Wreck-It Ralph tonight. I'm going to put a piece of paper down for this one. I love that kitty. My Christmas list and birthday wishes turned into my Christmas list. I know. If I want something for Christmas, it's a tablet. Actually, there's far better things in life that you can get. I just wanted my kids, and my son is coming down again for Christmas. Not his girlfriend this time because they're actually traveling too, but I'm just going to be happy to have my kids for Christmas again. And we're having it early this year. It's going to be nice. All right. Now, I do not own diamond dust, but you can definitely do diamond dust with this. I just used this glue in that area. You saw what I did. I just put it down, and I'm just going to press down a little bit. And remember, less is more. You don't need to pile it on. By the way, yes, this is a Parmesan container. It's a perfect place to put all that snow. And if you don't do this snow, that's okay too. You could just color it white. It's really okay. All right, now I've got, I'm going to just brush it a little bit. Now I've got a little look that's super cute. Your birthday's in December, so my first list is one and the same. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. I didn't know your birthday was in December, Sarah. By the way, I hope your daughter had a good birthday. She is a mini you. I don't think I've ever seen a picture of your daughter. Or maybe it was like when she was wearing her hoodies and stuff and you couldn't really see her. Because I know my kids did that all the time too. Okay, so that's why we put our paper down. So save those Parmesan cheese containers, you guys. They work perfect. Also, the big cinnamon stick containers work good. I use this for my baking soda when I make my own chalk paint. Hi, Amy. All right. So we're going to glue that down flat. However, we need to color this part a little bit. And this is going to be a little tricky. It looks like there's a doll and there is some greenery in there. So we're going to take our marker back out and kind of get the same thing going in all those spots. You guys forgive me, I'm nearsighted. I can't see. Okay. So we're going to do, there's a doll here. So I think we're going to just do a little, I'll color the bear. Sarah, I was telling everybody that bears are in style right now. Like they truly are. I've seen them in the stores already. Oh, that's not the one. Wait. We're going to give her a little red bonnet just to kind of work with it a little bit. And then we're going to make this a different color green because there's a little package here. I'm sorry. I know you guys are probably like, we know how to color, Christy. I'm not sure if that's candy or what, but this is like a little drum. So we're going to make this color, and I'm almost done. Should I make this gold? I have my gold paint today with me too. I can't tell if that's candy. So we're just gonna I don't know. I guess we'll just make it gray because I can't tell if that's candy. It could be a package of something, a wrapper. I don't know. We're just going to turn it gray just so it's different than white. All right. Now we're going to have it pop out. I'm not going to know what any of my markers are, but I got to treat these good because these are my daughters, so I'm sure I'll hear it if I miss one. All right, and then I'm looking for like an gold color. Is this like a gold? That's gold enough. All right, because there's a trumpet in here, so we're going to color the trumpet in. You could also use gold paint, but we're just going to fly with that. Now, what we are going to do is we are going to glue this flat, and then we're going to, hi Becca Boo, I'm sorry I'm missing people. And then we're going to make this 3D to make it look like it's popping out of the stockings. That was my plan for this one. That was the whole plan. There was a method to my madness, I promise. All right. And if some of your glue falls off, it's okay. You could probably even do the snow part after you put it on your card. All right, so that's going there. We're going to do this the long ways. I think it's a tad bit too wide to do it the other way, but it's up to you. Where's my tape? Here's my tape. So I'm going to show you guys a trick. If you need something to fit on a smaller little tiny piece of paper, I cut it and then I just kind of cut it in half. So I have thinner, longer pieces. I think I'm just going to need the one piece, so we'll save that one. Now, this part is what you want to pay attention to. You can even use the little, like, where, I thought I had them here. They're like the little tweezers, but I trust myself, so you can have it kind of hanging over just a tad. And now it kind of looks like the stuff is coming out of the stocking. You see what I mean? It's not really picking up good on camera, but I promise it kind of looks like it's popping out of there. I love it. I think that's super cute. Now, you can add a few more details. I think what I'll do, I have some stickers here. I have you guys might have different stickers, but I have this little present. So I'm going to put this little present in the bottom corner. And then I also have some washi tapes. That's already, I think I'm going to use this washi tape. This washi tape is at Hobby Lobby right now. And honestly, you guys, there was one roll left. So I didn't have enough to give everybody because I'd only be able to give you like a tiny little slide of it or whatever. So yeah, you guys would, it's only $1.50 because it's $2.99 and they're half off right now because they are Christmas. And they are in, I'm trying to think if I found it in the Christmas section. I think it was in the scrapbook Christmas section where the paper stuff is. But I'm just going to add a little bit of washi tape to it. And if I wanted to, we could, print something out or tape it or whatever. But that is our first card. Finally, right? Hi, Cindy. I am so sorry it took me a while to do that, but we did make it a little bit more detailed. And you can even go in and do the same effect that you did on the inside of those Christmas stockings. But that one turned out really cute. I love it. I love the detailed ones. Okay, moving on. I'm going to keep this out. So we do have another little stamp. I think we're going to do one more stamp and then we'll do our printables. So this little girl, I have to find the name and I will post it. My grandmother, it's very special to me, this set, and I have it in the original box that it came in and everything because my grandmother bought me this set and I fell in love. And I love this one because she has a sweet little birdie sitting on the mailbox, and she's mailing out ATC cards. That's what she's mailing out tonight. So I am going to do my darndest to not take forever coloring her. But she will probably need to be sized just a tad because she may be a little bit too big. But listen, you guys, if you have a printer or if you have access to a copy store and there's something that you see that is a larger image, you could always take it into the copy store and have them help you turn the percentage down, and it makes a huge difference. You can virtually turn anything into, that's what we did with our little mini patterns. It's just a simple little way to turn it, because I don't know about you, but I've always loved things that are mini. I grew up on like little pet shops and stuff. So we're going to give her this cute little background. So she can almost fit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip her over and then cut around the edge. So I'm just going to color her as she is. Now the real question is she going to be a brunette or a blonde tonight? Maybe we can do golden. All right. Hold on, guys. I'm going to color her. We're going to color her, my race, I guess. You can color her any color. That's what I love about these, that you can color. You can color them any color you want. So let me color her face real quick while I decide. I think we're going to give her like a dirty blonde hair. That way it's kind of in between blonde and brown. What do you guys think? She's got a cute little dress on. We're going to make her have tights on. That's fine. So let me see if I have, this is a yellowish thing. Sandra's back. Sandra, it just keeps telling me Sandra's watching. That's funny. I don't know if I like this one. Let's go with, nope, not that one either. I don't have like a lighter brown. We may have to go with blonde. Oh, that's almost black. Sorry, guys, sorry. I think she's going to be a blonde, you guys. Yeah, we're just going to make her a blonde because otherwise we're going to be here all night. You never left. Hi, Daphne. How are you? I didn't see Daphne come in. Okay. She's going to be a blonde. It'll be okay. You guys can make her whatever you want. Now, she does have a little headband on. Those of you that have this already. So be aware when you're coloring her. And I'm coloring her very fast and not perfect, but that way you guys can see. Just be aware because she does have a little headband on. Kind of like me. She's a little Christy, I guess. So I'm going to make that red. And I'm going to use that same red. This is not a bad red. It looks really pink, but it's really not. Unless I'm blind. So we're going to give her a red bow up here. So when do you guys put up your Christmas tree while I'm coloring this? Because we need to have some conversation. We actually go and do it as soon as our Christmas tree farm opens. We try to go opening day because it is so great. We've been going there, I think, for, this is our 5th or 6th year now going there. I'm actually going to work on her dress. It's going to match her bow. So this year they're opening on the 23rd. So we will be going up there on the 23rd to get our tree. I was always a fake tree girl, and then I met my husband, Facebook trying to snitch on you. That's so funny. I was always an artificial tree type person because I didn't have the energy or time, for that matter, because I was a single mom with 3 jobs, to get like a real tree and water it and do all that other stuff with it. So I know I had a few when I was younger, but I was always a fake tree girl. And I still have fake trees because I put them in other rooms, but we have to have our main Christmas tree. It's just something my husband has to do, and I'm okay with it. I'm just fine with it. All right. So you guys get the gist of it. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of finish up her boots. And I will say the darker colors do kind of lose your image, so just be mindful of that. Let's see. Is that summer peach? I'm going to look for that gray. I think we're just going to do that little bird gray and her letters gray. You guys, I'm super excited for this journal that I'm going to be doing next Tuesday on my page. We're going to do journal time, and I have the cutest little journal that I got. It's a printable, and we're going to try to just do the whole thing on live. So stay tuned for that. What did I miss here? I missed something. Oh, her sleeves. Match her dress. Okay, that's all we're going to do because you get the gist of it. But this is her. See how it bleeds a little bit even with cardstock? Hi, Sims. How are you? So there she is. We're going to do more stuff later. But this is what we're going to do for her so far. So I'm going to go ahead and put her on here. We're going to put some sparkly. I think I'm going to do a little bit of stickles on her. I think we're going to make her have like the green earmuffs. But I'm going to go ahead and just put her flat. That's what we're going to do here. You too, Kimmy? Oh, are you excited about what we're doing? The journal? It's so cute, isn't it? All right. So let me go ahead and center this a little bit. There it is. You guys, I don't know who wouldn't love this in the mail. It's just absolutely adorable. Okay, so again, because we want this to size, I'm going to go ahead and trim off the pieces that are kind of, and you can leave it sticking out too, like that one actually might be okay. Let's see. We're going to leave it like that. Isn't that so cute? Now it's telling me Kimmy's watching. Facebook is definitely snitching. Okay, I'm using green stickles, and I'm just going to put a little stickles like on her earmuffs. And you can put a generous amount and just kind of spread it if you wanted, or you can, it's just a lot of drying time. You just do have to wait till this dries over, usually overnight it'll dry. I just slowly squeeze and spread as I'm doing it. So I don't know if you guys can see. Let me hold it like that. Okay. Now I'm going to do a little ball on top of this bird's hat. And then I'm going to put a few stickles on the envelope because it looks like she's getting happy mail when we do that. And then I'm going to go in just for kicks. And I'm going to put a little stickle on her bow. And a few of these dots on her wings. Because she's a pretty fairy. You can even go and, decorate the berries on the back. I'll do that. That way you guys can see. And now, if you don't do glitter, it's okay too. Hello, my Teresa's Reyes Jackson. How are you? Welcome. Well, I am. You are. Okay, there we go. So see the sparkles? Super cute. So that's what we did with that one. And this one, like I said, you want to let it dry enough. So I'm going to stick this one and put that one up here, because I don't have to be so careful with that one. Okay, now I'm going to use some of our embellishments in the next one. I'm going to use a couple of my, or maybe one of my bows. And I have some ornaments, and I have this cute little ornament background. So we are going to make a cute little elf with this and just kind of put a few little things on her. So, and then we have our bear we're going to work on too. So you guys, you could definitely spread your stuff out and just kind of see what you have and play with things. You don't have to glue everything down. You can just play with it and see how it looks. That's what I like about these cards, because they're so, you know, they're small. Now I am fussy cutting a little border around her just because this is a lot for a background. You like that, Sarah? I love making these cards, girl. They make me happy. Who doesn't need a little joy in life right now? A little joy. Spread a little joy. Hello, my sweet Amy, my soul sister. I'm going to start calling you my soul sister. Thank you for the shout out today. You were so funny. I had to leave because I had to take the phone. I had a phone call when you were live. But I did catch most of it. I loved your journal. If you're into spooky journals, or if you're into spooky, definitely follow Amy there. Amy, you're not that far. Do you ever come to Florida? You should come to Florida and meet me in Beth. We're going to do a Christmas in July event in July. More to come on that. You should come to Florida. All right, so I think we're going to stick her here, like with the little ornament by her foot. And then the little bow out here. Like, how cute would that be? And I love this little washi tape I have. It's like a Santa belt. And I'm going to put it at the bottom just as a little border. So if I can find the end of it. There we go. It also says ho, ho, ho. That's funny. I think I'm going to cut that part off, though. Because otherwise it's just going to show one ho. And we don't need ho, ho. We don't need ho. We just need ho, ho, ho. You know? Hello, my beautiful Lindsay. Did you walk in on that? I promise we're not being bad in the craft box today. But there you go. That's what I did at the bottom. And you guys could even draw a little one on a piece of paper and then color that in. That would be cute. Okay. So I think I'm going to have her pop up as well. And remember, I cut this little piece of the mounting tape. I'm planning on being there for that. You are, Amy? Oh my gosh, that just made me so happy. I'm so excited. It's going to be exciting. Me and Beth are going to start planning it. So it's going to be awesome. Okay. So we're going to put down our little elf. I think I'm going to put her at an angle. Just a little tilt to make it look like she's dancing and having fun. Hello, Bex. How are you? Everybody's coming on here tonight. Woohoo! All right, and then I'm going to use one of my ornaments, and I'm going to put the ornament like over here because it is an ornament background. And you guys, don't worry so much if it doesn't match, because honestly, not everything has to be matchy-matchy. And I know some of you are kind of just like that. My husband's like that. But you can always color over a sticker if you need to. Don't overthink it. So I'm trying to think if I should put it in the middle or on the side. Oh, what about here to make it look like, oh, I like that. It makes it look like it's decorating the the ornament behind her. Look how cute. Ah, look at how cute that one is. Everybody got different little elves. Everybody got a different elf. So your elf might be a little bit different if you have a kit. Bex, Bex, we are doing our cards tonight. All right, because tomorrow we're leaving. I won't be here. So we're doing ATC night tonight. It's a day early. Woo! Okay. This one, you guys, I'm loving. And it ended up to where this one is going to be with the sweater background because he's wearing a sweater. Oh, I agree about not everything not being matchy-matchy. I know. Wait, are you saying that you're a matchy-matchy person or not everything has to be? Because there's a difference. With my husband, he gets a little OCD about it. And I know most of us do. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm just saying, some people don't have all of the resources to be matchy-matchy. They have to use whatever's on hand. But that's why I give options. Like, hey, you could always color something or put a piece of washi tape in the background to match. She's adorable. I know, right? So a lot of my cute little characters like this, the printables, a lot of them come from Ginger's journals from Etsy. Or sometimes I will throw in something from a different creator because I like to support different creators. You guys, I did not remove the string before I copied him on my copier. So there is a little string there, but we can fix that. Haha, girl, I thought it was Thursday. No, I'm so sorry. For those of you that think it's Thursday, I did not mean to throw you off. It's just we're not going to be here. We have a funeral up in North Florida, and our annual Halloween party is just all going to be crazy at the same time. So I need to get some rest before this whole weekend because it's going to be exhausting. We have a lot to do because we always help our in-laws with all of their Halloween stuff. I think I'll do another tour since I have so many more new followers this year. Than last year. Last year I did a tour for you guys. I went live. I don't know how well you could see me though, so we don't want that dinosaur. Everybody do the dinosaur. Oh, how cute would that be? We can put a little strip of hi Paula. We can put a little strip of red snowflakes down the side to make it match the mug. Hey, this looks like my mug I got last night. You guys, I don't know if it's my age or what, but I get excited over the smallest things now. Like, I told my husband, like, what we can do this weekend. And then it's like, if we don't do anything, I at least want to go get a coffee and take the dogs to Lowe's and go look at the decorations. Like, that's like a happy day for me. Nothing wrong with that, I suppose. But it's funny because we got them pup cups at Dunkin'. And they love their pup cups, you guys. They absolutely love them. Boom. So cute. I love the background. I don't know. I don't think I want to put mounting tape on this one. I think I'm just going to glue it. Estella, did I say hi to you? I think you were here. Are you back? All right. So these originally were Christmas tags. I don't know if I have them. I think they're in a different area of my house. You guys, my house is crazy right now. It's Halloween-mas. Halloween-mas? Yeah, it's Halloween-mas. Something like that. So this is what we're going to do to hide that little tag hole. We're going to put a bow. She's going to be a girl drinking her latte. Okay? And then, how many did we do? Oh, we only did 4. Okay, well, there's one more we're going to do. What in the world? The sticky part didn't come off. Hold on, you guys. Haha! You can't even tell. Look at how cute she is. Joy in the simple things. Yes. I don't know if it's our age, Lindsay, or what, but that's what it is anymore. Woo! All right. I'm going to I'm going to round edge this one just because it's cute. It's that cute. Deserves a little. And you guys can even do them like this. You can leave it like a raw edge. Yes, a bow. That's my bow girl. I'm going to leave it like this because it almost looks like a little cover of a journal. What was the name of the page on Etsy? So the little printables, they're very inexpensive. I think she only, it says it's on sale, but I think she always runs the sale. Be right back. Okay. Ginger journals. Ginger and then journals with an S at the end. Hello, Linda. I want the one is the mug. I want the one with the mug. Did you not get one with a mug? They were all different, so I had to kind of, you know, spread them out. I can scan it and email it to you, Sue, if you want that one with the mug. But they're very inexpensive. They're only 95 cents, and she gives you a lot of these different ones. And then it's in there. It's saved in your Etsy. I don't know if you guys know that, but when you purchase something on Etsy, it's like a digital. You always have it. You don't just get to use it once and then you always have it, and they always keep it. The only thing is you do need a computer. You cannot do it from a phone. And I think that's just to protect the person's, you know, property. Yes, please. Okay, Sue. I'll put it on my to-do list. I may have to wait till after I get back, but we have some time before Christmas. Amy, you go to her store too? Girl, I have so much from her store. I have enough ATC ideas for like the next 3 years. So y'all, I'm not going anywhere. Speaking of ginger, I'm drinking ginger ale. My stomach has not been nice to me lately. Okay, guys, we're going to do one more because we only did 4, even though I've had you on for a while. I'm so glad you love her store. So I did include some gems in here. And you guys, these can be found in any craft store. They're just like the little bedazzling gems, right? And I do have, this was the collective Christmas specifically, this kit. So it was just like a collection of like a lot of my different Christmas things. But we already colored our reindeer. And I'm thinking we have another reindeer stamp, or I have this Santa stamp back up here. You got 6 done, Sue? Oh my gosh, you're faster than me. Look at you. Did you color ahead of time? Did you cheat? I'm just teasing. Hi, Kathleen. I forgot you were on today instead of tomorrow. That's okay, girl. I'm still here. I'm going to show them all. But you have your kit now, Kathleen. Kathleen just got her kit yesterday. Okay. I think I'm going to do kind of like a collage type thing on this. So let's do a little something different. I really wanted to use my gold paint. We might have to wait for the next one. Okay. Chrissy has to think. I'm going to do the background. Is this the color I wanted? Yeah. Is it? Yeah. I'm going to do the background. Actually, I'm not going to do the background green because we have a green card. Hold on. I got to think about this for a second. I think I'm going to do the background. Let me try something. Yes, you colored earlier. Publix has great, nice green tea, peppermint ginger tea. Ooh, really? I have to try that. You know what, Gwen, do you go to their, where you get to taste things? They like have samples out. It's like a special holiday night or whatever. I love going to those. I'm going to just distress this in the background. That's what we're going to do. It's okay because it's the marker is actually not showing over the marker too much. But you can do it in any color. That would actually be really cool to do. And don't forget about your snow, you guys. I just don't have my snow. All right, so I'm going to cut this little, it almost looks like a collage thing of like stamps. I gave you guys so much in here because I was just like, I have so much and I have to share it all with you. Like I had a hard time choosing what I wanted to give you and everything, you know? Okay. So I have this little kitty, but I have this Santa. It's like a stamp. So I'm going to color him in real quick. Let me find the edge. Different thing to that. We're going to do like a little collage type thing. Oh, you know, it'd be super cute too. We could do like we did with the Thanksgiving cards and have the reindeer kind of going off the top. Ooh, that would be really cute. Ooh, let's do that. See, sometimes it just comes to you. Ours did have a sample several weeks, but that you mentioned it, they have not had that. They haven't had that in a long time. You know, I didn't notice it last year, but we just moved in. Like, we'd only been here, and we have a Publix, obviously, near us, but we haven't been here that long, so life is just different when you're not used to someplace. You know what I mean? Let me do the same thing with this, I'm going to do that after I color him, though. I'm going to color Santa's. We're going to do it with that old, what was it? Old red. We're going to make him like vintage. By the way, if you guys did not see my little reel, I'm going to show you right now. If you are a Sam's Club member, I'll probably include some of these with the kits because there's so many of them. This book, or if you know somebody that's a member, this book is $13. That's about what any coloring book or whatever would be on Amazon. But it has a ton of stickers in here. Actually, we're going to use one on here because that would be really cute. But you guys can use whatever stickers and stuff in your collection. Oh, I kind of like that one. All right. So anyway, back to our thing. This is like an old red. It's kind of like maroon. It just reminds me of like an old time Santa. Okay, we're going to color his basin just real quick. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of collage him. And I think we're going to make the little reindeer on top. I think that would be cute. All right, so I'm going to kind of get in the edges. There we go. See how now it pops? It's not so covered. All right, so I'm going to cut this out real quick. Sometimes it's boring, but sometimes it's cool here, right? All right, I think we're going to do that. This is the one I'll probably put a little bit of gold in between, like on the edges, but I'm going to let you guys go after this one. We didn't use our gems either, but we may wait on that. I don't know. There's so many ideas, you guys. I don't want to overwhelm you. All right, so where's my little reindeer? There they are. All right, let's color them real quick. I think I used this one. Yeah. Sometimes you can just lightly tap your marker on these images and it'll just kind of roll out, and you don't need to do a whole lot of coloring. But I tried to make the ink really thick for you guys so it's really dark so you guys see it, because I know some people have like eyesight problems like me, but it turns out super cute. Okay, and then we're gonna do this darker brown up top. Or is that other brown? That one's the really dark one. Yeah, that's fine. It's a little different. Sorry, guys. Okay. So a lot of people like to use different things. They like to use stamps. They like to, you know, you guys, it's up to you. I like to include some of the stamps because if you take your time and really put the details in there, the stamps are just super cute. And stamps has really faded over the years. So I'm trying to bring them back. All right. Now I'm going to fussy cut this really quickly. I didn't see any comments about the tree, but of course I was paying attention. So I don't know. Whatever time you put up your tree, I hope you guys enjoy. Tree trimming is always a tradition. Even though we get the tree, we always decorate it on Thanksgiving night. It helps us get some exercise after eating all that food. I missed his leg. I don't know how I did that. But, so I'm going to actually put this coming off the top. So this is kind of like a collection. You love your stamps, Gwen. I know a lot of people just don't do the stamps anymore. You'd be surprised how many bottom of the bin gets and everything. It's kind of sad when you think about it. All right, before I do that, I'm going to do, what one didn't we do yet? We didn't do this one. This one might look good behind it. I'm just going to add a little bit more to the card. Now, if you have washi tape like this that's losing its stickiness, you can always add the day after Thanksgiving. Your trees go up. I think I remember you saying that. I'm just going to put a little glue just to kind of reinforce it. Because don't throw your washi tape. You can always put the stickiness back. Kind of like some people don't throw away their markers. All right, now we're going to come in here. And we're going to do a little bit of collaging. Has anybody heard of or used the books called Collage Soup? This is a new thing that I recently heard about. And Collage Soup is, you can buy them at like Barnes & Noble. They're pricey, but people say they get if they get the rewards program and stuff, like it comes back to them in rewards. Hello, Southern Bougie Creations. How are you, Anise? Anise, how's your fur baby? Is he doing better? I hope he's doing better. He was in my prayers. I hate to hear when dogs have such a hard time. Oh, you guys, I was on the phone yesterday with a parent that was trying to schedule an appointment. And while she was on the phone with me, she saw a dog get hit by a car. And she was like so distracted and she was so sad. And I was like, do you need to go? And she's like, yeah, I'll call you back. Like, it was just so sad. All right, so we're going to have them up on the housetop, reindeer paws, right? Super cute. And then I saw the sticker that I'm just going to put over here in the corner. But you guys can use your whatever stickers you have. This is just like a little ivy. Or actually, I think I'm going to use this one. It's like a little ivy. See that one? You guys, this is the book I'm talking about. It's so full of stickers. And it's really cute if you do swaps or Christmas card swaps this year, which we are doing on our page. I'll have more information on that. Probably, we'll wait till we get to November for that. Hello, Devonna. How are you? Welcome on in. I think I'm gonna... Yeah, we'll collage it that way. Okay, so then you get just kind of have like a cluster. And that one's really cute too. He's so much better. Oh, yay, I'm so glad. yeah, the whole, I mean, obviously she got off the phone. I don't know the status on the puppy, but I mean, some do survive. I had a cat that got hit by a car once, and we didn't even know, and there was no point in taking her to vet because she just recovered so quickly. So I mean, it does happen, but it was really sad. I feel bad for anybody that, especially, not only just loses their pet, but loses their pet like that. But I'm so glad he's doing better, Anise. I have 2. I don't know if you've seen my puppies, Anise, but they're so cute. And yeah, they're like my little world. If you guys didn't see my pumpkins, you got to go look at my page. I painted them each a pumpkin this year. And that was after a really terrible day. So they weren't even that great, but they didn't turn out that bad. So they worked. It works. All right, you guys. So Sue is the winner because she got 6 done. Not that this is a contest. It's not. But I'm just joking. But these are our beautiful cards for tonight. Oops, I put my finger in one. Whoops. Just be careful when they're drying. But these are our cards. I'm going to try to hold that so you guys can see. Oops, we did lose one, but that's okay. We got our cards. So next week we'll talk about the ATC card exchange this year. It's going to be in replacement of the ornament exchange. I saw them. They were cute. Oh, my pumpkins. So what else do I have for you? So no ATC tomorrow. Obviously, I will be out of town most of the weekend. I may post a video, maybe an older video that maybe some of you haven't seen yet, or I may even try to make one tomorrow. We did make these, which I wanted to try to make Halloween ones. So maybe that's what I'll try to do. But we made these cute little mini sewing patterns, and I put them on a ornament. So I could do something like that. We can maybe do something like a Halloween theme. I don't know. You love all the cards, Amy? Yay! So if you're interested, I have card kits available. They're all in here. Don't look at this. This is my son's. But, oh, thank you for sprinkling me out. I appreciate it. So, like I said, they are $19.95 and it comes with free shipping. If you're interested, just PM me. Obviously, I will get them out on Monday, but there's still plenty of time. We're going to do Christmas all of November, so we're actually a little bit early. We won't have an ATC Thursday, the weekend of Thanksgiving, just because everybody's traveling or cooking and doing it. There's not going to be enough time. I am going to do probably 2 more winter Christmas type themes in the very beginning of December, and then we're going to move into Valentine's Day and stuff for January and things like that. But I will be announcing more information on the Christmas card ATC exchange for the year. If you have any questions, let me know. Give me a little bit of grace when it comes to mailing. I think I have a lot of things to mail and just no time to do it. So I'm hoping to get everything ready because we'll be back on Sunday sometime. So I'm hoping to get everything mailed out by next week. Marcia, I'm going to get your little cards. If you're still here, hon, I'm going to get your cards out tomorrow because that's real quick. But Sue, I'll try to get the tag thing to you. So if you guys have any questions on what I use or where you can get something, please reach out to me. And then for Tuesday, if you guys want the link for the porch prints, I'll probably put the link of the one I bought because she recently posted it. So that's where I got it from. Obviously it belongs to her. I don't think it was really expensive, but that's what we're going to be doing on Tuesday. So you guys will more than likely see me on not Monday, but Tuesday. So I might pop in from the Halloween party, so we'll see. But I hope you guys have a wonderful night, and I will talk to you later. Have a good one, guys. Bye.